when you're ready.
I am in streaming again. So I'm all ready to go whenever you are.
I just had to close your Twitch page.
Let's find out where you're at. Oh, lie down, Las Cruces. Okay, I'll quick travel down there. Oh, my truck's not in any condition. I'll just DEFCON. Oh, Cruces not found. Alright, I see you now. There we go. Have yourself a load. Can you hear me there, Bucks? Oh.
What's going on, Viking? Yeah, sorry, I was just talking in the background.
Oh, gotcha. No worries.
No, I'm not sure turn up my phone here to see if I can hear you on my stream.
Yeah, I just dropped myself into Las Cruces.
Go ahead and speak.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not picking you up. Alright, let me check my audio settings here. Sorry about that, folks. And it could be because I had for the other Discord, but that's weird.
How's it coming in now? Able to hear me?
Go ahead and speak.
Hello, hello, hello. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
Alright, now I have you on. I have you now. Okay.
Perfect.
Let me see. Where are you at? I'm in Las Cruces,
Yeah.
and you are...
I'm here as well, I do believe.
Shows you... Oh, I still show you by Pendleton.
Oh, really? Weird. Maybe I need to start moving. I see you in the back of the Walmart parking lot, though.
Yeah, that's where I left off. on my last video. I guess we can take off from here in Las Cruces, find a job and go somewhere.
Yeah, we could do that.
And of course, there's no exact rules. Oh, yay, and I'm tired.
Same here. And I'm damaged.
Yes, you are. I remember that.
There's a good little crunch with those trucks on behind me. Got a little too close to the barrier.
Now I see you in the on my map.
Alright, sounds good.
There's a place where we can get repairs and gas and rest.
Alright, sounds good.
What'd you bring the rain for?
It's raining. I've got starry skies and no rain on my screen.
Man, that's just highway robbery. We're gonna pass this gas station that's up on the right.
Okay.
There's a place we're going to is 2 miles away.
Sounds good.
Okay, the gas station here is on the left. What do I know? And one of the things I did is I turned the latency on this from normal to low latency, so there's not a whole big lot of delay from what happens in the game to what's seen on screen.
Yeah, it's pretty much spot on right now on my feed. It's almost, well, about a second behind, but I'm seeing on my Twitch feed.
I'm sitting there looking around. We gotta get past this truck and get in the right lane.
Alright. Some buccaneering we go.
Always in Valhalla.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
This is a no rules.
No rules run.
Yeah. So.
Alright.
Oh, and there we go. I got a ticket. I don't know why I got a ticket for it. I turned right. I stopped at the light.
I got one. Oh, 1,400 bucks I got for the same thing.
Ouch.
Was that a cop
Come
right
on.
there, though?
Stupid thing. Give me that tired screen.
Oh, you got a doze.
Well, it's giving me the warnings I did turn red.
Yeah, gotcha.
Now, of course, one thing you'll see me doing on the live stream is I'm vaping,
Likewise.
which I cut out. Which I cut out on my videos.
Mm-hmm.
But since I have my image on the screen, people are seeing that. Sorry, folks. Let me know if you don't like it. Come on, what did you stop for? Stupid car. repair will be on the right, and gas is on left. I might as well go repair first.
Sounds good. Not that I need a lot of repairs, but might as well make her look pretty again. Those lights are supposed to be orange. They're not orange, they're freaking yellow.
And I did have a $2,000 repair bill. I don't know what I did. It must have been something I did on my last video, I'm sure.
Oh, I know what I did to cause my damage.
Oh, I do too. I saw that.
Driving like a wild man.
Driving like a Viking on the high seas. So I guess they did adjust the gas prices in the game. I heard somebody mention that they periodically update them. I'm paying $5 a gallon right now.
Jeez. Ooh, $5,000 repair bill. Jeez.
That wasn't too bad for your wreck.
Yeah, not too bad.
I should turn off push to talk.
Maybe get a little annoying while you're driving.
Well, I'm used to doing that, but I'm trying to talk to you and also the audience at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, it might make things a little easier.
Alright, now we're not with push to talk. Well, usually there's other things going on in the background, which is why I do the push to talk, but as it is, I'm using my TV as one of my white lights. Viking Hammer and his Rezbilt. Thinks he's in maximum overdrive playing it as the truck in one of the trucks in that movie. Because you know what? Who made who?
Who made you?
That's right. Alright, now we just gotta pick a job. You can pick it if you want. Since you're the Convoy manager. Over on Boomer Gamer's Discord channel, which I will add to the link in the description after the live stream. I just didn't do it now. Or beforehand, I forgot to add that. But if you're interested in truck driving, head on over there and join the Boomer Gamer's Discord channel.
How long of a run do you want to do?
I guess, I don't know, what's comfortable for you?
Oh, I'm good for anything. It just all depends on
I figure
how much
about
time.
600 miles should be good. That should take us about an hour, I think.
Okay.
That'd be good for a first live stream.
Alright, we have one going from here to Carlsbad, California, 690 miles.
Yeah, that'll work.
Alright.
My favorite hateful place.
California.
California dreaming. Yeah, that's why I don't sing. Alright, let me just click on you. Oh, that's right, I forgot I gotta wait for you to actually get the job.
It's just across the street over at Kiewit, or Kiewit,
Oh,
or however
nice.
you pronounce that. much right next door almost.
I like those ones.
Looks like my phone just died, so I can't watch my Twitch stream now.
Oh no, so you can't talk back to people.
I might have to grab the thing and plug it in here quick once we grab the load.
Plug some power into it.
Yeah, I'll just directly connect it to my computer.
Then turn left.
I think that'll be enough.
There we go. The rain stopped at least.
Alright.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Job is accepted.
Alright, let's go in here and grab the job. We're gonna take job.
Hauling coils on a double drop, or a low boy, I mean.
Nice. Alright, I've accepted the job. And thank you for joining along on this live stream. And actually, it's a dual live stream because you're live streaming on Discord.
Or Twitch, yeah.
I mean Twitch. Discord. Listen to me.
All good.
And speaking of the channels, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell because I post videos up every other day at 12 noon Eastern. And if you're not following Viking Hammer, go ahead and hit the link on and follow him on Twitch, or you can subscribe to him on YouTube for his recorded videos. Now, do you plan on ever doing live streams on YouTube, or are you just strictly... Ooh, that wasn't good.
Yeah, it was I didn't drop my suspension. I don't have that set up yet. For
I don't either. I've never done that before, so I guess now it actually affects it, huh?
Yeah, it rocked the truck pretty good there.
Yeah, it did. I watched that happen. Do I need to back up?
No, I think he'll be alright. Gonna be a tight squeeze getting out this gate though, but I'm sure we'll manage. I'm just gonna get out here on the street and then I'll get my phone plugged back in. Sorry to everybody if I'm missing questions from my Twitch followers. I'll get that fixed here momentarily.
Let's get you back up here.
Pull into the truck service center area here in the big parking lot.
Oh, I didn't have any problems backing up and get mine. Didn't hit. I guess maybe my truck sits lower?
Maybe. Could very well be. Alright, give everybody a view of the front of my truck anyways, while they're patiently waiting.
Oh, this is going to be a tight place to get out of. I didn't do too bad. Alright, I am behind you and ready to go. I'm about to go adjust my glasses and I'm not wearing them.
Sorry, what was that? I just stepped away for a second just to grab my charging cord.
I went to go adjust my glasses on my face and I'm not wearing them. Just so used to it.
Alrighty. Ready to roll.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it to it.
Yeah, there's like only a couple second delay on my video stream, which is pretty cool. So that means an almost instantaneous response for people.
Nice.
I have to have a Boomer change that on his, so we don't wait 10 seconds when he says something happened to him.
Oh.
We don't see it for 10 seconds.
Right. Like.
And then we all respond, and you get the responses. So I'll have to tell them about that setting.
Right.
Yeah.
Then turn right.
But it seems to be running pretty smooth.
Turn right.
I made some changes to the streaming bit rate, which should be about, I set to 5,000 kilobits per second because I have a 10 megabit upload or a 12. I don't want to eat up all the upload, and you only need 3,000 to 6,000 kilobits per second for 1080p. Did some Googling on that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna have to put that 1066 horsepower motor in.
Am I walking away from you like crazy?
Yeah, like, hey, you like hit turbo, man.
Well, like one of my former dispatchers used to say, put it in turbo, get there.
You're right.
I'll get there when I get there, pal. That's what I used to say back.
Nice.
I'm just doing 60 at the moment here until I see it pop up on my map.
I'm right behind you. I see
Okay.
you. You are in visual range. But yeah, when you goosed it going up on the on-ramp, I was like, dang, you took off. And here I was happy with my 700 horses.
Yeah, the big power is nice, not gonna lie, but a little harder on fuel. But it definitely gets you there in a hurry.
Yeah, it does. Ooh.
Better keep my eyes on my screen.
Get my ever famous mug out and take a drink.
Whoa! Crap. Reaching for my coffee.
Yeah, this is gonna be a dangerous convoy.
It might. Could be a little interesting.
Yeah.
Just doing the 65 or 75 here at the moment.
Yep, I just dropped back down. I was doing 80 to catch up to you. Get ready to put my, as soon as I, you know what usually happens as soon as I put my cruise control on is it comes to a turn or some dirtbag traffic issue occurs.
Bunch of slow ones. Oh!
Like that. Ooh, braked.
Braked,
You braked.
yep. This truck also changed lanes in front of me here too.
Ah, I hit the car behind me, dang it. Stupid truck. Just for that, you're gonna get a brake check. Or actually, I'm just gonna weasel into the lane to make him stop. And there was no reason for that truck to have gotten over, because I think he was in front of the pack.
Yeah, he was. I think it was because that car rear-ended him maybe, and then he just freaked out and got out of the way for some stupid reason.
Jason's watching the stream. Hey, what's up, Jason?
Hey, Jason.
I almost wrecked looking at my phone because, you know, I'm like, I can't read the writing.
Pulling a boomer.
Yeah, exactly. I need to, well, when I'm not wearing my glasses, I pull my phone closer. There we go. Now I can see a little bit better. Had my phone too far back. Welcome to the live stream, Jason. This was actually my 100 subscriber live stream. I was up to 101, but I think my setup for notifying about the live stream upcoming, I think it alerted the unmentionable and they unsubscribed.
He shall remain.
Which, you know, I hope anybody that unsubscribed, they actually came over and are now watching the stream and they resubscribed. That would be awesome.
forever and a day to want to start back up again. It's like, watch my feed.
And if you're new to the channel and watching the stream, by all means, please give us a subscription, thumbs up, let us know what you think, join the chat. I'd like to do a once a week live stream. I haven't set the date for it yet. I got hit by the Weighstation.
Okay, I got a green
But
light.
I'm in the wrong place, so I'm gonna have to bail on it. Yep.
throw money at your problems.
Yeah, I got too much. I got over 100,000 and not enough debt, so.
Okay. So we're gonna try and dwindle that down to about 50 grand again on this run.
I might. Yeah. Well, you know, after this run, I might have to. Ooh, that was a bumpy jump there.
Yeah.
I might have to buy another truck or a garage to get rid of that cash. That's how I maintain and keep broke. Once I start having too much money, I buy something. Not like you. I saw on your stream you have like $10 million.
Yeah, 10.7 now.
How many garages do you have?
I own half the garages on the map.
Oh wow.
And I got 22 drivers employed, including myself. Well,
yeah, you need 5. So you got over 22 trucks?
Yeah, 22 trucks, and I'm up to 35 trailers because I got 10 of them locked for my personal use.
You need to fire all those drivers. You don't need no drivers.
Oh, they make me lots of good money, though.
Yeah, but you can't spend it fast enough.
I might just have to start building trucks as a hobby, customizing more trucks.
Do you give them upgraded trucks, or they get just generic default trucks?
Yeah, they get a stock SCS with just a little bit more of a stock engine in it, but yeah, otherwise the truck is just a stock.
Man, you're cheap.
Well, they get a little flat top, 370 or 389 Peak to drive. That should make them happy enough.
You got them all with the same paint color job scheme too?
Yeah, it's my original paint scheme color.
All right, on.
Yeah. That way we look like a company.
Even though you'll never see them on the road.
True enough, yeah.
That would be nice if they added them onto the road.
That would be, yeah.
And you know, that's something that they could do in the future.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially if you get truck paint jobs or skin, you know, for trailers or whatever, and then, you know, you could see your own company driving on the road.
Yeah.
Say, hey, that's one of my drivers. If he's doing something bad, he's fired. You know? I'm watching you.
Yeah, but that would be a very good idea, though.
That reminds me, I gotta change my message on my Discord from motorcycle goes chugga chugga chugga. Now that I hit all the vehicles, I hit truck, I hit which goes room, car goes put put put.
Yeah. A little back and forth between you and Wolf.
Oh, yeah. I could change it to Happy Young Fart. From Grumpy Old Fart that he uses.
Yeah. Come play on my lawn, kids.
Yeah, I could do that. Oh, you know what? That's what I'm going to do for Boomer. I'm going to say, come on over, play on my lawn.
Oh, we got Coca-Cola pulling around a bus here. It's probably going to take some time, so let's do some Valhalla.
You're going to Valhalla, and I'm going to do some buccaneering.
Definitely.
This isn't. Oh, Coke truck just decided to come right back into that right-hand lane. I knew he was. I was prepared for it.
I seen you maneuver back there. Was watching him too.
Yeah, we are seriously Valhalla buccaneering.
Well, yeah. I guess we need to do the right speed for that too, so let's set it at 80.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. There we go.
This job's only gonna take us 15 minutes. Who said an hour? Ha! Depending on when we finish, we might have to take another cargo.
Yeah. You never know.
Keep left.
But I thank you also, Viking, for hosting the convoy.
You're very welcome to Bucks. Or the Driving Gamer, as you're known on YouTube.
Yes, the Driving Gamer YouTube channel hosted by DeBucks. But I do go by DeBucks.
Go straight.
For which I'm actually wearing my colors too on my shirt.
Oh, are you? Right on.
Yeah, I've got a Buccaneer jersey on.
Nice.
I gotta be prepared.
Fitting for the occasion.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my stupid phone will not turn back on. What the hell? Oops.
Oh, you killed it that bad, huh?
Oh, yeah. I might have to actually directly plug it into the power bar at my feet here because it doesn't want to charge off my computer apparently. It says it's charging, but it's not showing a percentage at all yet.
Yeah, not charging fast enough to give it enough to turn on.
Yeah, well, it's 5G Ultra, S21 5G Ultra. She likes to have good power supply apparently. But it should, because I think I'm using one of the 3.0 USB ports.
Yeah, that should be enough, but phones can suck up a lot of juice. I think I had that with my old Samsung too, where when it was out of power, if I tried to plug it into the computer to do it, it didn't like it. Or I had to wait until it at least got 1% or 2% power before it would turn on.
Charging right, the green ring will come up around the charge icon, but it's not doing that. It's just staying gray.
So, I'm tired.
I'm having myself a little nap.
Keep left.
Sassy granny.
Yeah, love my granny.
I'm using
Then exit right.
Groggy Doug or whatever. Kind of.
Yeah, I heard him talking.
Finding new route.
Oh crap!
Maybe on my Euro Truck Simulator, I should use a cheeky fella.
Oh, there we go. We got 1% now. Crap. Apparently we were supposed to take that exit back there, but.
Oh, were we? I wasn't even watching the GPS. I was just watching you.
Oh, we got a cutoff coming up here right at the south end of Phoenix. We'll loop back around and get back on the rugged road.
Those clouds up there look like possible rain above the mountain range there, or the hill range, whatever you want to call it. We ain't driving, we flying.
In a hurry to get to Valhalla.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh, look at the airport.
Right
Very
here.
cool.
Exiting right up here.
Phoenix Airport.
Keep right. Then exit right.
I'm gonna get stuck behind a car, man. You are flying. I think the right side of your truck actually got some air.
I think so too.
Did you feel like you were tipping?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Traffic.
Yeah, well, we got lots of traffic on the off-ramp here, too.
Turn left.
Well, my phone just went to 1%, so now it should turn on. Finally.
I'm getting caught by the light. Bummer.
Alright.
Even if I wanted to go through it, I can't because there's a car in front of me.
Just bucks them right out of the way. Let's take it easy up here.
Yeah, I'm still seeing a delay, but that might be on my phone. Of course, I got stuck by the other light.
Yeah. I did too as soon as I got, it was a pretty short one. It's just still crawling up here at the moment. I already got my phone back up and running.
Some of my delay is about 5 seconds. I could put that on ultra low latency and there should be no delay. It's all about testing.
Mm-hmm.
All about testing.
All about the testing. Been doing a whole bunch of that lately.
And that light. I got hit by every light. And there's more lights I see ahead because you got hit.
Yeah, it looks like just one, maybe two. Well, this one and maybe one more if we're lucky. Yeah, I got like maybe 30, half a second to a second delay. It's almost instantaneous on my Twitch. Oh yeah, no more stoplights after that one.
And I got hit by it.
I will continue to drive slow or wait for you on the on-ramp, top of the on-ramp.
Yeah, we got a left turn coming up.
Yeah.
My little in-dash GPS doesn't look that far ahead.
I don't have the in-dash because Close doesn't like it. He says it looks weird. Takes away from all the gauges, but it just moves a bunch of the gauges over to the part of the dash right in front of the steering wheel.
Gotcha.
He likes more of the old school dash. But too, this is exactly how my dash looked in my old trucks. I never had a GPS in any of my trucks.
We could always put the accessory in the window where you could either have your phone or the GPS. That's what I have on Euro Truck.
Yeah, I don't think this Rezbilt though has a option, or at least I haven't found it yet, to have a dash mounted like either in one of the corners, or haven't been able to find it yet.
I actually, man, I hit on that coming around that turn. Did 1% trailer damage. Ain't that a shame? So you still watching, Jason? I might have to turn down the sensitivity on my head tracking. Though I don't have it any different than what I have on Euro.
That might be something I might have to invest into someday, isn't it?
Oh man, I love the head tracking.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of wearing hats though.
Well, they have the IR thing that you can clip to your headset.
Sure, yeah.
I just haven't. I have that. I just haven't used it. It is wired, and my headset that I'm currently using is wired. But before I was using my wireless headset, and I was like, well, I don't want to be tethered if I got a wireless headset on. But since I'm wired, I might go. I don't know. I got no hair, so wearing a hat kind of protects it, covers it up a little bit.
Keeps the sheen off. Yeah, I got a bit of a bald spot too, but I actually used to shave my head for years while I was, especially while out trucking, because it's so much easier to, you know, just wash your face and go instead of having to worry about a bad hair day.
Right. Man, when I was younger, I had a thick head of hair. You'd be wondering what the heck happened to it now.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that could be from years of wearing ball caps, and well, marriage was part of it too.
I'm not going to argue with you on that one. Oh, you got vehicles kind of blocking the lane here.
Oh yeah.
Get ready to turn.
They're having an afternoon conversation.
Mm-hmm. Exchanging phone numbers.
Yeah, right.
Turn right.
I cleared that one. That was good. Yeah, I just might upgrade to, since the 700 is a modded engine. I might have to upgrade to the 1000. Just because I have a need for speed.
You too. I was, or you were living vicariously through my speed there in the last little stream I was doing.
I was enjoying that. I was like, yes, yes, faster, faster.
Alright, let's do 85. Yeah, we're halfway to the destination already.
Oh wow, it's 142. So yeah, it meets it. We'll meet the 1 hour.
Sounds good.
Didn't seem like it's been that long.
I know it doesn't. Kind of like that video I put up the other day. It so didn't seem like it was an hour 40 minutes long. Just doing the run and yapping away, and yeah, next thing I know, holy crap.
I mean, I guess we did have a little bit of a delay at the start, but nothing like anything out of the norm.
Yeah, true. Haven't really had any serious AI issues yet either, other than that one little goofball back there, but
I'm wondering if after hosting a few convoys in a row, it doesn't start causing issues, where you just need to close it out and restart it, reset everything.
I've been trying to do that when I'm hosting the convoys over on at Boomer Gamers Discord there. Reset or do a session reset every 2-3 hours. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but
At least now I know what to do with OBS as far as presetting a live stream, but I just got to figure out how Boomer gets the pictures to show up. Because if you check any of the feeds before the stream went live, they were all showing a dead page. But if you went to my channel page, it showed the image I had selected for a thumbnail.
Yeah, I'll have to ask him how he does that.
I sent him a message about it, so he told me he'd tell me later. It probably all depends on when he gets off of work too. But the stream's running really smooth, it seems. Oops. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, mine seems to be going really good too on my Twitch feed. Pretty smooth, from what I can tell. Do you want to go faster?
no, we're good.
Okay.
I mean, I got my cruise set to 85.
Yeah, so
I mean, my truck will top out with a good tailwind at 102, so yeah. I don't have 1,066 horsepower. I only got 700. You'll be having dinner in Carlsbad. Is that where we're heading?
yeah, that it is.
By the time I get there, if you took off.
Probably, yeah. I'll be done scarfing down my burger.
Oops. So instead of releasing a video today, I have this live stream, so my next video will be in another 2 days.
Car here in front of me. Not sure if I got the room. Oh yeah.
You're
We're
clear.
good. Thank you. Gonna do a little
That was
bit of
close.
slalom coursing here, maybe. Oh, I'll have to grab the truck out of the way. Oh, we might need to slow down a smidge for this corner. Oh, I can take this guy on in the super express lane.
Valhalla.
Yep. Oh, that was a little close to the barrier.
And I'm a buccaneer, and whoosh! Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit that truck because I didn't think the barrier was like running out that open lane. I had to hit the dirt a little. That was close. Ooh.
Everybody likes to see a little dirt fly.
Sorry, how you doing, Ramen? I can't quite make out the first name. I'm doing well myself. What about yourself? What about you? Of course, you just got to watch me put the phone right up to my face. I'm not wearing my glasses, so. We're having a little free-for-all convoy with me and Viking Hammer 73. Excellent. Glad you're having a good day. Thank you for joining the stream.
Thanks for joining.
Viking Hammer is also a streamer. He does live streaming on Twitch, and he does his recorded videos now to YouTube.
Slow traffic.
But this is really a test run of live streaming for my channel, and I'm very much all over the road.
Wouldn't be Bucks if he wasn't.
That's right.
Another slow vehicle. Oh, braking.
Ooh, brake. Okay.
Get out of the way there, fella. Now we got construction here.
Oh, great. Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not one of those that. Oh, El
losing the left
Centrino.
lane.
I hadn't been here before. Oh, great.
Yeah, this might get a little hairy.
Am I gonna? All right. I'm gonna get behind this blue truck.
Oh! Crash!
Oh,
I just spun
man,
that car out.
I hit that blue truck.
I just spun a car out.
Man. No, I'm stuck, and this truck ain't gonna go anywhere, I bet.
Okay, I just pulled over on the shoulder up here.
He's starting to drive. Oh no, now that car just decided to turn and he just hit the truck.
Jeez.
So now I'm gonna go, oh no, that car's come back into my lane. He doesn't know what he's doing.
I scared the
You caused
Jesus out of him.
you caused a scene, man.
Oh, we got a cop up here too.
I hope you stick around on the channel too. I got videos that come out every other day at 12 noon Eastern. Hopefully at some point, once I get everything set up, I'll be streaming live at least once a week, probably on the weekend. But hopefully you enjoy the today's broadcast, and you end up subscribing and liking the video. That would be great. I really probably should wear my glasses, but I don't want you all to get the reflections in the glasses because I don't have anti-reflective glasses. But normally I don't drive this out of whack. We're just having a fun free-for-all two-man convoy going on.
Liar.
Well, I said all the time, man. Come on now.
Yeah.
I do have my buccaneering ways. Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, you're gonna help me get to 100 subs. Yeah, I would really appreciate that. That would be awesome.
Lane,
Thank you.
Left lane. We got an accident and we're slowing down.
Oh, great. Now we got more crazy traffic.
Yeah, we got a gravel truck with his trailer tipped over here. Load spilled all over the road.
Let's see, that would be a good thumbnail picture. Say, oh no, what happened?
Yeah, it would be.
You are awesome. Thank you for subbing to the channel. I really appreciate that.
Got slow on the left, 3 of them.
And I hope you actually enjoy the content going forward to keep you as a subscriber.
Slow Coca-Cola on the right.
Which I also play Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that truck just came into my lane. That wasn't nice of him to do that. But I have 2 ATS series I do. I just regular truck driving deliveries, and then I'm doing an exploring series where I just explore one state completely before I move on to the next state. That means finding the hidden roads and all that, and I try to keep those deliveries to around 200 and 250 miles. So that way they're a bit shorter videos too.
Green light.
And I use a separate profile that I created just for that.
Keep left.
Yeah, and I like it. It seems fun. Like I said, it gives shorter videos, and I think it's a bit entertaining. Especially if somebody just wants to see videos on a specific state in the US.
Slow truck right.
Oh, you got both games? Awesome. I tend to play this game more. I have more hours in this one. I have 600 hours, whereas in ETS2 I have like only 100 hours. Unlike this crazy guy in front of me now, I've had these games for 2 years, and he's had it for 3 months, and he's already got more hours than I do in this game.
I'm addicted.
He is. Whoa.
But that's because I'm an ex-trucker, so yeah, this game fills the need to be out on the road when I can't be in real life.
And me, I've never trucked before this game. As I told them, the closest I came to driving a truck was a U-Haul, maybe an 18-footer. Now, if you want, if you go look at some of my previous videos, I forget which one, there's a link to the Discord channel for Boomer Gamers Discord. He's another YouTuber that we drive with. He's got a great community on his Discord server, and that's where you'll find me and Viking Hammer. We're actually moderators on that Discord, so feel free to join that Discord.
Stay to the right. I guess the right lane and
Right.
right.
Yeah, I see that. Are we in Ticket Haven, i.e. California yet? I
Oh yeah,
wasn't paying attention.
we are.
Turn left.
That's why I was kind of surprised I never did get a ticket for doing 30 mile an hour over the speed limit back there.
Yeah, I'm really surprised we didn't get nailed because California's rough on that. They like their tax money.
Oh, there you do.
You got the wrong blinker on.
Oh, my bad.
we call them wrong way Feldman sometimes.
I forgot to change that.
Let me see. Oh, you don't have Discord? You deleted it. The message. Not a problem. It's all good. Well, if you ever get Discord and want to join a great trucking community, which is actually growing and eventually going to have other sim games added to it too, Boomer Gamers Discord's the place to be. Oh, there goes one of my loan payments just came through.
How much did that take out of your pocketbook?
I don't have the SES information screen up, so I don't see it.
Gotcha.
I don't have the little mirrors either because I got the head tracking. Every once in a while, oh, I just got a yawn, so I know I need rest soon.
Whoa, this is a really tight corner. Holy
I
crap.
saw that. That was close. I just went into the other lane and took up both lanes.
Yeah.
Now, see, that looks like a California roadway there, all cracked and marked up there. I don't know if you saw that. Nice little detail from SES. Hi there. Hang on. I can't. I have to put my phone up to my face so I can see your name. Matthews, how's it going? Welcome to the stream.
Bunch of
I don't
tire
have my
pieces
glasses
there.
on, so.
We are here.
Oh, we've arrived at our destination.
Oh, looks like we're dropping our loads right here on the highway.
Oh, nice. Oh, Carlsbad.
Yeah,
Yep,
right
just
at-
discovered that.
Yeah, right at the other end of the construction zone is where we drop.
Of course, Matthews, you just jumped on at the tail end of the stream. Unless Viking wants to do another run after this one drops off.
I'm good to go further.
Oh, now, come on, FedEx.
Where's
trying to be
Talpo
nice
when we
and-
need him?
Yeah, right? I'm gonna put my glasses on just so I can read your comment. There we go. You're on a stream and a convoy and he flipped over in front of me and crashed into another truck. That is the AI. Yeah, we crash a lot. Well, it happens on some streams. We've had a couple instances on live streams with Boomer Gamer, even in non-live stream convoys, which we have dubbed trucknadoes, where everything will just start getting slammed into each other and flying through the air. It's just really crazy stuff. Oops, I'm in reverse.
Oh, just hit level 69.
I just gotta wait for
Nice.
Mr. Viking to get out of my way so I can drop my load. See, now you're gonna see the reflections on my glasses now. And this is my weak spot, is the backing up stuff.
Oh!
Like this.
Oops.
We're gonna go outside to. Yeah, see? Look at that, I didn't even get it in my first time, jeez. There we go. I think I just got a tire notification.
Yeah, my bed
Oh,
is red too. Hold on.
and I did get credit for that.
Let's see where we got.
Yeah, it's never our fault. It's always the AI's fault. I 100% agree with that. The AI is very ruthless. Do we even have a place to go rest nearby?
Yeah, it's just up the road and then back across the interstate, almost kind of straight across from us on the other side.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm clear to go.
Okay. Yeah.
Take my glasses back off so I can be blind.
If everybody wants to keep riding along with us, we could maybe do another run.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do another run. I'm good with that as long as you are.
Oh, I'm totally good with that. You know me.
That's true. This guy doesn't stop, man. It's like a machine. That's why I talk about maximum overdrive with him in his truck. He is a machine.
No rest for the wicked. Or the
Get ready to
righteous, or
turn
whatever,
right.
yeah.
Depending on your point of view.
True, yep.
Turn right.
Kicked up some dirt
Get
there.
ready to turn right.
Can fix any minor repairs. Oh yeah. I don't think I got any truck repair. I know I had 1% trailer damage, which I didn't lose any money for, so that was good. I might have to go ahead and put a 1066 horsepower motor in this bad boy, since I see repair up there.
Get ready
Yeah,
to turn
that's
right.
part of the reason I picked it. But not so you can do that. Just because it was close and it had sleep and stuff.
Let's go ahead and hit service here. 2,000 in repairs. Really? I didn't think I'd had that much damage, but whatever. And let's go ahead and upgrade that engine. Now, keep going up, scroll up. Is it the 1088 or is it 1066?
Oh, I'm running the 1066 Cat. A lot of the other guys, they like that 1088 Cummins, though.
I'll go with the Cat because I like the sound of that motor, which is what I have in the 700. All right.
Yeah, I'm running the one with the air start.
Oh wow, that sounds different. Sounds quieter than my V8.
Love your decaling on the side or your paint scheme.
Oh yeah, the straight out of hell.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got for another little job here.
I am using the Cascadia Freightliner, which has the 2022 interior. There's the table there and the seats, and it has the digital dash and the I think the widescreen GPS is new to it also.
I don't know if you want to look on your freight market job there, job board, see what you have.
No, you can pick it. But I do like the interior of the 2022. I like the colors. There we go. Give you another view of that. That's me turning my head with the track IR so y'all can see.
shortest
I
runs.
see my eyeballs go a little weird too because I'm trying to watch a screen. I only have a single monitor going. And then of course we got the straight out of hell paint scheme with my green tires. Lettering on my tires anyway.
We can take that one up to Price, Utah. It's the shortest one, 742 mile.
Shortest one.
It is the shortest job on here on my board.
That's fine.
But yeah, it'll be big roads all the way, so we'll be able to rip along at a reasonable
Valhalla and
amount of-
Buccaneer.
That's right. Heck yeah.
Listen, you know, I had the International 9900i, and I ended up selling it. I'll probably buy it again on this profile, but I got stuck going up a mountain with it because I didn't have modded motor. I don't think it has modded engines. And yeah, I got stuck. Well, almost stuck. Sorry, I had to zigzag my way in order, and it took me like 10 minutes to go like 1,000 yards.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's in one of my videos, the last 9900 video I did.
Turn left.
Ooh, we need gas too.
Yeah, we do. Oh,
That's
we could have
the
went
opposite
right.
direction.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a
I'm
little
gonna
4x4
I'm
in
going
here.
to get it.
See how far off-road I can get this thing. Wow!
That's the only thing I think with this Cascadia with the length I'm using is only 240 gallons I think it holds, but it gets better gas mileage than my Kenworth W900.
Rerouting.
It might only be a 200 gallon because I just put 160 and I think I only had like a quarter tank of gas left.
Turn left.
Oh, I didn't even pay attention to how much I paid for the gas.
636 is what it says on my screen.
Ouch.
Welcome to Cali. That's like $1.20 more than we paid at our last stop.
Yeah, which is actually not that bad because I always thought Cali was even $1 more than most other states because they like to. All right, you have a great day. Thanks for joining into the stream. Appreciate you subbing too. That really helps me out. Wow.
Not too far away.
Automatically, I can tell the difference in that motor. Holy.
Get ready
Yeah,
to
you're
turn left.
staying almost even with me there.
But the Cat
Left turn.
V8
left
I
turn.
had a definite better engine sound. Wow. I also I keep forgetting I need to adjust my brake sensitivity since I'm using my clutch pedal for my brake.
Turn right.
Oh, I think that's right from where we delivered to.
I think this engine sound is more bassy, maybe. Whereas that Cat V8 had a louder sound, higher on the higher sound frequencies.
Yeah, we are.
Get ready to turn left.
Oh my, I just bounced on that.
Turn left. Then turn right.
Yeah, this engine reminds me of when I had the 1250 horsepower engine back when I originally got the game and first started.
Destination.
That thing would fly, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
I also had I briefly used the 2500 horsepower engine and that was just too much.
That's a lot. That's overkill.
Yeah, it was way too much. I couldn't even control it. Why am I accepting a job from there? I almost messed up. Let's see, what have we taken here? Regular stuff? Hey,
Yeah,
what?
just a drop
Oh, a
deck.
little, yeah. That one's is that a drop deck?
Yeah.
Looks like a regular flatbed.
No, it's that just the step deck or drop deck that we were pulling when we had Trucknado or Carnage
Oh yeah,
in the
I like my
Carnage video.
I like my I didn't even see Joel in there. Hey Joel, how's it going? That's a late response. Oh, mine's is over here. Nice. Oh yeah, it is a drop deck.
Time that hooked up fairly smooth.
Yeah, rookie.
No.
There we go. Oh wow, that one actually said fifth wheel locked. Interesting. All right, right behind you.
Not always the best place to be, but
Turn left.
No, Taco's not the being behind Taco's not always the best place. No offense, Taco. But you do try to get me to make my trademark I'm about to wreck sound, which is ooh, ooh, ooh. But that only happens when I'm actually really unprepared for what's to come. I just read that light, but I didn't get
Get ready to
tagged
turn
for it,
right.
so that's good. Now remember folks, if you like the stream, please give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And hit that notification bell. I got videos coming out every other day on Tuesdays at 12 noon Eastern time. I will say this motor is a lot quieter. Except for when you hit that engine brake, then it gets really, yeah, the Jake brake, then it gets really loud. Which I like that, because the previous engine didn't have a loud sound when you hit the Jake brake.
yeah, it's got a nice rumble when you're rolling down the road, and yeah, for the Jake brake, that's
It's way louder than the actual engine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I'm easily keeping up with you while you're taking off.
Yeah. 75 here in Cali. See how the Stadies like that.
Probably hear me hitting the Jake.
I do, yep.
It's because I was coming up on you at 85. Now we're in Carlsbad. That's in Southern California.
Yeah, just
or is
north
that
of San Diego.
Which hasn't been redone yet by the California rework.
No, not yet.
The first stage was just the borders where they had the agriculture stops. Stage 2 now is Northern California, which looks really good.
Might as well stay in this lane. Looks like we're going to be exiting here right away, but we do have slow traffic.
Right on.
We all know.
I'm excited for Montana, man, because now I know for sure they're going through the Bitterroot Valley because they were talking about it in the last blog post.
Yeah, that, and I think my night of pass too.
Keep right. Then exit right.
I'm actually looking more forward to Montana than I am Texas. But that's only because I've been to Montana. Oh yay, we're stuck behind a bus. My favorite.
Exactly.
Man, that bus in case he tries to whip over on me. But I think he's getting off. Ooh.
Yeah, I couldn't quite slice through there, but I'm gonna. Oh crap! We got an accident
Oh,
up
Valhalla.
here. We got it. Something going on
You
here.
couldn't even Valhalla. You got robbed. All right. Oh, you can get
Wrong
ahead
gear.
of me.
Yeah, I was gonna try and go crazy, but other people ruined my fun.
Those silly AIs.
Bunch of party poopers.
All right, let's see if we can do the 100-mile-per-hour run.
You wanna?
Do it.
All right. Oh, we're exiting right. Oh.
We're not gonna do it yet.
No, we will once we get out on 15 there.
Oh, there's a lot of traffic on that exit too.
Yeah, there is.
Exit right.
It's just a loop though, so we'll be all right.
Exit right.
How about it, folks? You want us to do the 100-mile-per-hour run once we get on the highway?
See how many tickets we can get in California.
Yeah. I got money to burn. I'm sitting on 141,000.
This Mustang's making me mad. To Valhalla we go.
Buccaneer time because he braked. You forced him to stop, and it would have. You know what? Oh yeah, I think you. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh no! You forced that car to stop. I went over the rail. I got airborne.
Oh no way!
Oh yeah, I got to call service.
Oh crap!
You see,
I was trying to split them just right, but
it cost me 1,200. No, you totally hit that car. I think it took me back to Carlsbad, maybe.
oh crap! Oh, well, I will wait up here.
I gotta fix my engine. Yeah, only 2,000, but my insurance is at 21%.
Dang, mine's at 50.
Working
working my way up. Working my way up to all the young lad status as far as
you're trying to get to taco status.
Taco
Mr. 100, as we like to call it. It says I have 702 miles to go, so I don't know how far back I am.
About 70 miles. I got
so I think
637.
I think it set me back quite a bit. At least I was put out of Pep Boys. Ooh, I'm going the wrong way. I almost turned the wrong way. Yeah, I think we're back. Yeah, all the way back where we started. I think getting back on the highway.
Yeah. You're actually, it put you closer. You kind of put you just south of where you'll take that right-hander onto the 10.
Oh, that's right, because we had 791 miles to go.
Yeah, that's right.
When we took the job.
Yeah, you're not too
Well,
far.
it won't take me long to catch up. Oh, okay. Now I'm coming to that exit where where it all happened. It told me to take a right.
Yeah. Where all the fun
No, this
started.
ain't the exit.
No,
This
it's
is the exit before the exit. That was the exit. The exit where we were behind the bus.
Mm-hmm. It is, yeah.
I don't think I damaged the cargo though, even though I went airborne. My truck went airborne, and my truck went over the rail. The trailer, I don't think, did. I'd have to review the video. I am flying now.
Yeah.
Doing 109. I guess that's the max for this engine.
Yeah, same for mine.
Alright, now I'm coming up on that exit,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes, you are.
I don't remember us going over a bridge though when that happened. Oh yeah, we might have been going over a bridge and then on the downside, yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
Don't stop, truck. What are you doing? Alright. I see you up ahead of me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now this next turn is the one I think that occurred on. Maybe, or is this another turn that you hit?
No, it was back there when you dropped down coming onto the big road.
Ooh, that's a tight turn here, and I'm flying.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh yeah, it was
there.
that last one. They just have a right-hand lane for trucks to be in. It has a solid white line.
Yeah. That's a pretty good climb in real life coming out of the San Bernardino Valley there up to, I think it's Apple Valley up top. I can't remember.
Oh, this 1066 is handling it with no issues.
Yeah, we ran a convoy here the other night. 3 or 4 of us pulling the big triple articulated loads and pulling a big grade at the north end of California there. Only lost like 3 or 4 mile an hour going up the hill with these big motors.
Nice.
Yeah. Alright. 100 mile an hour. Actually, we got a couple slow corners coming up here again that we'll have to watch for. Then we'll be able to break her open. Ooh, you're cruising. We're just coming into Barstow.
Yeah, I was
now.
doing like 105. Playing catch up.
Take it the general consensus was yes, do 100 mile an hour plus.
Actually, nobody said anything.
Oh, okay.
So the consensus in my mind was
Going
now it's raining.
Oh, might as well stay left.
I just realized I didn't have my lights on. Is it raining for you too, or no? You probably have all your
not
rain
yet.
turned off.
Got a ambulance here in front of me. He can't decide how fast he wants to go. Come on, get going. Oh, I might be pushing him up the hill here in a second.
I'll help you if you need it.
Not like we haven't pushed things out of the way before.
Alright, like that truck at the agricultural station
Yeah.
in Boomer's live stream. Which I was muted on. I was trying to tell you I was helping you push.
Mm-hmm. Alright, going right around these vehicles on the express lane. Oh, now I got rain.
Buccaneer, 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 Buccaneer. For you, Valhalla.
Ay, 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 ay.
Ooh, ooh.
Oh! Are you alright back
I
there?
did a single ooh. I was able to brake in time. I wasn't paying attention to the turn, and with the rain, that it would be a lot more sliding.
Mm-hmm.
Which at least I like that they added that when it rains, it does get slippery, and it recreates that in the game.
Yeah.
I do like the Jake sound on this engine, though.
Yeah, she sounds good. Ooh, little mud flying there.
Yeah, I jaked a little bit when I saw you start to go off.
Slow car,
Ooh,
slow car,
brake,
slow
brake,
car, slow
brake.
car. on, get out of the way. There we
They
go.
tend to slow down when it rains. I've noticed that too. They get a little bit more
Apprehensive.
challenged.
There we are. Another slow car.
This looks like there's another road I hadn't traveled on, but that's because I hadn't been really done much California driving on this profile. But yeah, the engine sound is a lot quieter on this truck, or on this engine.
Bunch of slow traffic in the right.
But I feel it with the bass. Oh yay, the rain ended.
Oh, brake check, brake
Oh,
check.
brake.
Whoa! Woohoo! Oh, passing a cop. Crap. Come catch me, copper.
I'm having to go past the cop too. Why he wasn't moving, I don't know, you know.
Oh, rain stopped.
So sometimes you gotta get a little wild and crazy in the driving. Makes for some interesting events that could occur.
Definitely.
That's why I'm thinking of suggesting to Boomer a rules-free convoy event.
Yeah, we should do that once in a while. Yeah.
Just because you never know what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to make sure Close is in on that one too.
Yeah. Other than no purposely trying to wreck other people or cause them to wreck.
Break it.
Like, I won't mention names, but like people that don't like being following the rules and then will cause traffic backups for no reason other than to cause issues for the other drivers in the convoys. I am straddling that side rail, guardrail.
Oh, slow traffic. Oh, that truck just braked. Oh, coming into Prim.
Oh, is that a Ferris wheel up ahead?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Didn't notice that before. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The eye in the sky, but that's in London. Isn't that what they call the one in London? Yeah, it's the eye in the sky, I believe.
Just gonna lock in at 100 here.
I'm cruising at top speed to catch up. Except for around that corner, I had to slow down a little bit.
Yeah. Could be a little dicey. So this one here, this one I'm slowing down for. Oh yes, especially right here.
Oh yeah, I Jake braked like crazy on that one. Got down to 85. And this is Prim, Utah?
No, now we're going through Vegas.
I was gonna say this looks like Vegas. So that Ferris wheel was in Vegas.
Oh, Prim, Nevada, which is basically right on the California.
Oh, the small, the small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like you blink and then you're in Vegas.
Pretty much. When in actuality, it's like I think 50-mile drive from Vegas to Prim.
I think that's what it says in game 2. If you have something to pick up there, it's like 50 miles away, but that's a drop in the water for this game,
Yeah.
based on the scaling.
Yeah, and I think Close looked it up there, and it's on a 1 to 120 scale, or 20 to 1 or something like that, I believe, for this game.
Yeah, outside of the cities, and I think inside the cities it's like a 3 or 1.5.
Something like
Though
that.
Sacramento, they actually some areas they put it at a 1.1, which is neat. Which just means they're giving us more area to drive in the game, and more assets in the game, which of course will affect the. What am I doing? Why are we behind him? Why aren't you Why aren't you Val? Oh, because that's an exit that lane.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason. But
I was about to
let's do it.
buccaneer, but I mean it could be done.
Yeah, let's get her done. Enough of this going slow at the moment. As long as none of these AI decide to make a lane change, which that one just did, and then the one on the left just brake checked. But I got clearance to go past.
We're calling this a 100 mile per hour run. 100 mile per hour plus run.
Yeah.
Never can tell what's going to happen at 100 miles an hour if you're going to be able to like that.
Brake, brake, brake. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh man, I'm surprised I didn't. I totally lost sight of that car under my hood. There might have been inches to spare on that one. Oh yeah, this is a bad corner coming up here. We definitely want to be doing the speed around these two corners. Oh, this stupid car just brake checked me again and again, you little jerk.
I almost nailed you. I was so close. I could see the back of your teeth.
Quit brake checking me, you little Subaru.
Oh, that's a tight turn here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost overcompensated on the turn, and yeah, almost jackknifed. Ooh, ooh. These are some tight turns, man.
That they are.
Very
wow!
Euro truck, very Euro truck simulator-ish.
I'll be a dead car in the right lane.
Yeah, I saw that. I was in left lane, luckily me. I'm gonna guess you must have hit it.
Yeah, I was going a little too fast for that corner, and even though I was trying to crank on my wheel without rolling it, but yeah, I just felt like my front end was sliding a little bit. Oh, just another 1% damage for that little accident on the truck.
Just a happy little 1%er.
Yeah, and a $900 fine. Oh, I got a green light.
I got a green light also.
Alright. Keep on rolling. Oh, brake check! Oh, you little jerk. Cool. We're taking this to the express
are we?
lane. We're in St. George, Utah now.
Oh, that piece of junk! He cut into the lane. Whoa, what are you doing? I wrecked again. Because of that car. He literally wanted in my lane and did not stop even after he hit me. He kept staying in the lane.
Jeez. Well, there is a service center here too if you need it.
I might be able to survive this. I'm gonna try it. I'm able to back up. I didn't go over the guardrail this time. Really? This car just plowed into me.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god. Was it the same car? No, this time it was a different car, but that was crazy, dude. You're gonna have to watch the replay on that when it comes out.
Sounds good, I will.
That was insane. Yeah, I was coming out of the Buccaneer lane, and that car that was in the left lane decided to come in the right lane, hit me, and just kept coming in the lane while I was trying to get into the lane.
Jeez.
Yeah, that caused all kinds of stuff. And then as I'm backing up to turn my truck, no, this AI car doesn't see that, oh, there's an accident ahead. Let me go ahead and slow down and stop. No, he just plows right into the side of my truck.
A little scurvy dog.
And that's what happens on those 100-mile-an-hour runs. Unpredictable.
Oh, I better get after it here. I see you fly up into my screen.
I think my F7 key's not working again. So I can't tell them what my damage is.
Keep left.
I don't know, that happens to me a lot with the F7 key, just stops being functionable.
Yeah, I have input issues too with certain keys once in a blue moon. Alright, left lane. Oh, there's FedEx. I won't give him a little tap. Oh, I got a speeding ticket, 2,400 bucks.
1,040 for me. Now we have a window of about 10 seconds where we can speed like crazy. Not that we're not already.
Change lanes. Good.
Smart guy.
Exactly.
Big truck coming at 100 miles per hour. Yeah, get out of the way.
Especially seeing these big teeth roll up in your mirror. They're not the jaws of life, that's for sure.
Oh, I'm running out of fuel. Really?
Oh yeah. We got a fuel stop right here on the right. Actually, there's a better one a little further up here.
All right, we're good.
Just on the north side of the city, we can stop at that one. Up at the actual truck stop. Yeah,
hey, how's it going, Brennan?
Oh, hey, Brennan's on?
Stream. Yeah.
Hey, Brennan.
I just saw him on here.
Yeah, he joins us on Boomer streams all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the truck stop's on the right.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, I can get repairs too.
Yep. Sorry, fire truck. Sorry, not sorry.
Well, she's probably going to want to get off. This is my test live stream, and we're doing no rules. We're doing actual, calling it the 100-mile-per-hour run, as we're running at 100. And we're already having some interesting effects from doing that.
Yeah, the first load was good. This one's the fun one.
Yeah, we did normal with the first load, and now this load we're just going a little crazy. Just having a little extra fun.
Finding new route. Please make a U-turn when possible.
You gassing, or are you going for? You're gassing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go down to the end and repair.
Yeah, I'm gonna get fuel up, grab a coffee, and do the same too as far as repair. Not that I've got a lot, but 3%.
And I'm gonna need a rest too. Probably might as well rest too. Yeah. Let's see what. Only $2,100 in damage that I had to pay anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta remember when I hit that gas pedal that I got that 1,000 horsepower in here, because geesh, it just takes off. Go get some gas some fuel for this bad boy. Let's see what kind of highway robbery we're gonna experience with the fuel prices here. 516, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too shabby.
Alright, I'm all fueled up.
Yeah, all good to go.
I'll wait for you to hit the road.
Alright.
Finding new route. Please make a U-turn when possible.
I do like the teeth on the front of your truck.
Alright, buddy. Thank ya.
Turn left.
Just had to have them.
Wait, isn't that the direction we came from that we're going in now?
Yeah.
No, we came from the other side.
Come on, buddy. There's one of the new vehicles they added into the game, the Hummer.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, you know what? Come to speak of it, I don't think I've seen them before in the game, so that's cool.
Yeah, I think it might have been last night was when we saw our first Hummer, the night before at a convoy.
Nice. See, it's nice little touches like that that they add to the game that I think is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Quality of life improvements, as I like to call it.
Turn right.
Give AI a chance to clear off the highway a little bit.
Yeah, right. I'm sure we'll catch them again.
Oh, definitely. That's inevitable. Yeah, there
Got
they
some
are.
road construction coming up.
Left lane, even though we got slow vehicles in both. Braking. Oh, the semi got over. Keep going. Thank you, buddy.
That's one thing I'm learning to use more of is that jig brake, because then it doesn't take it's not as hard to get rolling again. Oh, you just got nailed.
$3,480 for
Oh, you got
105
me
mile an hour.
$4,640.
Oh, wow.
Apparently I was going faster than you when I rolled by him. Oh, he got over.
Got an accident here. Yep.
He got over.
Yep.
And-
Yep. Whoa, whoa,
Brake,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, brake.
Get going, car. Oh, another car that's extra tasty crispy over
Really?
there.
That car decided he was going to go through even though I ran off the road and I was coming back on the road. The car didn't care and still I smashed into him. AI's nuts, man. That's what happens when you do the 100 mile per hour run.
Anything that can something will.
Don't expect to really make any money. If you do, it's a bonus. Speaking of bonus, be sure if you're enjoying the stream to hit that, smash that like button. If you're new to the stream, be sure to subscribe. New videos come out every other day at 12 noon Eastern time. And as soon as I get the live streaming down, then I plan on doing a live stream once a week, probably on the weekends. I haven't picked the day yet. So, Brandon says that's fun to watch. Especially with my driving all over the road. But you know, we see Viking do it too, because he can't hide that because I'm behind him.
My creator made me do it. Just kidding.
Yeah, right.
Oh, this. Oh, going hard right. Wow.
Hard right. Murdered him. Oh shoot! Whoa! Ooh! I hit a metal road thingy.
Oh, the little
the little
roadside marker.
Yeah.
Probably sent it flying about 1,000 yards down the highway at this speed.
You said hard right. I started going hard right. I thought I had more room. I looked down at my phone. I looked back up, and I just saw this dump truck right in front of me. I was like, ah! Surprised I didn't do that.
Oh, going hard right again. Oh, no, can't. Oh, my goodness, out in the median.
Yes, you are. You hit those road markers.
I did. Oh, and this car's brake checking me again.
Stayed there. I expected the road marker to get destroyed, but it didn't.
Oh, it caused me 5% damage.
Nice.
Should almost give that car a little bump for brake. Oh, more brake checking. Oh, we're going more into the median. Oh, and we're on the other side of the road.
Oh god, I gotta go on the other side too. I was trying to slow down for that truck, but he slowed down way more than I wanted to.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Oh my lord.
Oh, we're almost there. 100 miles to go. Oh, watch out for this truck hauling hay. He keeps brake checking. He might do something stupid.
You mean AI-ish?
Yes. That might have been a little fast for that corner.
That was close to me.
Oh, right turn. Right exit.
Exit right.
Wow.
Ooh, way up.
I did the same thing. I didn't even look to see if anything was coming down the road.
Red light. Oops. Did I do
What
that?
red light?
I didn't even get a ticket for that.
I did. That was not fair.
Oh, stay left.
Keep right.
Still didn't get a ticket for that one either.
I got away with that one. Whoa! The ambulance almost nailed me because the lane ended. Dude, AI, do you guys not use your side mirrors to look to make sure it's clear before you move into another lane?
Apparently not. You got a bunch of traffic in there.
I see that.
Oh my goodness, that car just brake checked. Oh, slowing.
Of course he is. Ooh.
I got no room to Valhalla here.
Yeah, unless you take out all those road reflectors.
Here's an option.
Rerouting.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
take
gonna
the,
get
turn
real
lane.
skinny here. Oh my goodness!
Oh, it did. I'm right behind you, so I hope there's no cars coming.
There's nothing yet. We're good to go.
we're in danger zone, man.
We got one. Oh no, that was just road sign.
Oh, we got lucky on that.
So lucky.
I think maybe what I'll do for the live streams is do a convoy with just a few people on it and call it Danger Boy.
Danger Will Robinson.
That way it's a dangerous convoy where, yeah, you just, no rules.
Green light. Oh, oh,
I got a red light, but you know what, I already spent a lot of money, I'm not stopping.
oh. Yeah, you want to drain your pocketbook a little anyways.
I've definitely done that on this run. And it's only $700.
Oh, the stupid car's turning left. Well, my hired hands have already, actually, I've got more money in the bank now than I had before we started because my guys keep bringing in the cash.
You're such a wimp. Imagine hiring drivers. I am right on your tail.
I see that.
Turn right.
Better not sneeze back there.
I'm telling you. You better not fart.
That too. At least you can only smell it.
Turn left.
Maybe once a month, a live stream of just Danger Boy. Dangerous Convoy. That's what I'll call it. The rules are 100 mile per hour, or no, do not follow the speed limits. You probably should turn off traffic offenses for it.
Probably. Especially with speeding tickets like those.
Oh, I know. I got a $4,000 speeding ticket. That was crazy.
Yeah, you must have been doing a hair faster than I was.
Turn left.
I really paid their taxes for them.
Yeah, you bought a few policeman's ball tickets.
Yeah. That's a last second decision to turn on your blinker and turn there.
I assumed might have had a little more time, but I assumed wrong. And you know what they say about that, but anyways.
Yeah, right?
Is that better? Oh, bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Oh, my cab's rocking pretty good.
Oh yeah, same here. My wheel's going, what are you doing to me?
Right.
You have arrived at your destination.
Dropping right alongside these containers here.
Was it an easy drop off? I'm just gonna do a simple drop off, I think. Let's play it safe.
I should be able to make it in here, but it is kind of tight.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a safe play. Let's play it safe one. At least I got 15 extra XP. There we go. All right. Thank you all for watching this live stream. As soon as I get done here, yeah, I had 6,500 in damages. I still made 31 grand. Well, minus everything else. I'll find out when we leave the convoy how much I actually made.
Oh, crap. Yeah, this is
See,
a little,
let's go to Dev here and watch you out here.
a little tighter than I thought. Especially this car sitting right here at the front end of my truck. it this time.
Yeah, I'm probably lucky I didn't go in there.
Over a little.
You are cutting it really tight.
Oh, I know. Hopefully it's enough. Goodness, no. Alright, I'm gonna have to kind of somewhat cheat this too. Not that I like doing this view. At least just to get me past that doghouse. There we go.
Oh yeah, you got this. At least it's getting easier to see. Daylight coming in.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Now I've got this.
Oh, no,
yeah.
you don't.
I didn't need that air cleaner on the side of my truck.
Nah, not at all. That was optional.
That's a Swifty move. That's a tight squeeze. Very
Yeah,
tight squeeze.
I wouldn't have made that one. Well, I'm glad I kept it
Still
simple.
not gonna make it. I gotta get myself over a little more. At least the trailer, anyway. Oh my goodness, really? Wow. Yeah, this is... There we go. Yahtzee.
All right.
That
We're gonna be ending this stream here. I hope you all enjoyed this live stream event on my on the Driving Gamer YouTube channel and on Viking Hammer Twitch stream because he was live Twitch streaming. The second run was definitely different, being the 100-mile-per-hour run. Yeah. I look forward to doing more streams in the future. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Follow him on Viking Hammer over on Twitch. That's Viking_Hammer with a 4 after the H, 73. Y'all have a good one, and thank you for joining along.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
All right. That definitely was wild.
Yeah, for sure. That was fun.
I actually made